I'm also overwhelmed today because we get the opportunity to recognize a volunteer in a very special way. Several years ago, the Mountaintop Board of Directors was looking for a way to really recognize those long-term volunteers that have given so much to the ministry through their service and sacrifice over a long period of time. And today, we normally do this during our brick and mortar fun dinner in February, but this volunteer couldn't make the journey to that dinner, so we're going to take the opportunity today to recognize Paige Nelson for being a member. She's been inducted into the Fisher People Hall of Fame, which is our way of recognizing. We've had 3 classes now, and she's a member of the class of 2015. You've got to get up and come get them. Recognize Paige for her incredible service is one of her youth who happens to be our board chair now. Eric came through her youth program and along with them, for that matter, and is here to help recognize her.
All right, so I want to welcome everybody as well. It's hopefully we're getting the rain out of the way this week. Paige is here, and luckily I get to be here. Her husband Scott is also here, who has traveled 13 hours to be here for just this moment, and 13 hours back today to be at work tomorrow. We are so, and it's a surprise. So let me just say that Paige, you have really meant the world to me and to the youth group East Heights. So you brought me to Camp Lansing in 1998 for the first time, and I was kicking and screaming. And the story I remember from that week, though, is settling down on our 13-hour trip back to camp and having a brilliant sharing time with just our youth group about it. And I was just so blessed to always experience that at the end of the camp week. That always meant so much to me. Another fun story really quickly, I'm sure it's a little sillier. On that trip we stopped at a fast food restaurant, kind of quad. There's several places you can go. While we were waiting for some to come back, some people, we found some bushes that were in a corporate courtyard, and I started jumping into the bush, and everybody in the youth were running and jumping in the bush, and then we were expecting to be shut down by our youth director as soon as she saw the damage we were doing to whoever this was, this corporate place. But she jumped in the bush a few times with us, and then we all went home, and it was another brilliant, awesome experience. So, I'm not going to keep you up here too much longer, but 22 years, this is your 22nd year at Mountaintop. And we estimated some numbers based on that. First year you attended, 1993, the top summer song. Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You. Somebody knew it already, huh? Local families you got to serve in that time, 84. The number of youth we estimate you bring to camp, 525. Number of youth that came to be on staff like me, 10. Total hours spent volunteering on the mountain, 3,165. And miles driven between Wichita and Mountaintop, 37,000. Hours driven, 273. So we did a little more for you than inducting you into the Mountaintop Fisher People Hall of Fame. I was not a part of nominating you. I want to tell you that. Though I wholeheartedly support it, and we have contacted friends at East Heights, people who love you, and raised money and done what we could. And what we've done for you is made a permanent place for you to be recognized here at Mountaintop. Couldn't put you at that camp this year.
Oh, wow.
But the brand new Games Pavilion at Camp Cumberland Pines will now have your name, Paige Nelson. Madison Pavilion. For your plaque to you that's going to hang there as well. You don't get to take this home, so I'm going to let you stay seated. It says, dedicated in honor of Paige Nelson, Youth Director at East Heights United Methodist Church in Wichita, Kansas, on the occasion of her induction into the Mountaintop Fishers of People Hall of Fame. In honor of the place where you brought hundreds of youth to volunteer, led thousands towards God, and heard your own call to ministry. And the Bible verse is, I have come that you may have life, and have it to the full. One of your favorites. So this is going to hang in camp. Come take a look at it all week. We want you to take this home and remember it. And we love you. So thank you, Paige, and thank you, Scott.